still bothering him so much.
As both competitors start standing here. Not a lot of action here right out of the gate.
Now decides to get 2-on-1 in the pull.
Quick guard pull here. Probably watching the matches before, he figured Sam probably wasn't going to pull guard, so just sits right away, gets right to work.
Alan's able to get to the closed guard, but again, this is where Sam has been able to kind of negate everyone else's jiu-jitsu. He's kind of doing that anti-jiu-jitsu and just keeping it inside, keeping you flat.
I mean, we've seen once he gets on the back, his ability to put on a rear naked choke is pretty exceptional, so I would not be surprised if his strategy going into this with a knee injury was to try to ride this out to overtime to maybe, you know, put on one of those patented rear naked chokes right in the finals.
It's going to be hard both in overtime and regulation with Alan. Alan has looked just on fire today. And obviously he is incredibly skilled from the overtime rule set as well. And again, Alan's getting to a nice angle on that right arm. This is the best we've seen someone really kind of attack from against Sam's closed guard passing strategy. Alan's trying to set up that overhook triangle as he's feeding the left arm inside, and he's trying to keep the right arm isolated away from the body. But he's able to circle that arm back in and again get that inside hand and head position that he's done for the last 3 matches. Alan's starting to climb and try to get an angle.
He's really trying to, work that angle, but Sam does a great job keeping both of his hands inside here, not allowing his hands to come to the floor, trying to get into the armpits.
It's the first time we've seen him try to actually stand up and do a kind of a log split from the closed guard in all 3 matches.
Oh, Alan opting here for the rubber guard. Sam, being a 10 planet guy, obviously is no stranger to this method here. We'll see how he addresses these grips. Alan looking to double bag here, trying to get that second foot up and over the shoulder, possibly looking for a dead orchard.
Sam seems like his shoulders might be too big for that.
Yeah.
Such a big guy for this weight.
Yeah.
And he's so seasoned with keeping that good inside line. He's going to be hard to get that on.
Little Williams guard here.
Alan doing a really good job going side to side with his attacks, not just favoring one side, but going on both the left and the right arms.
Yep.
Again, Sam gets right back to center. Alan now climbing.
Alan climbing here, trying to get to the high guard. Okay, so he's cleared the elbow pass, looking to get to the back here. Beautiful transition.
That's the 3rd time we've seen Sam get swept to the mount, but Alan's not trying to mount. He's trying to take the back, which I think is smarter.
Okay, so here we are. Yep, so Alan's got a little over 7 minutes to work here from the back. Got a fully locked in body triangle here. Let's see what he can make of it.
He's an expert at this position, and he's fresh. He's a lot less match time than Sam so far. And Sam has just been an escape artist all day, escaping bad positions, submissions,
7 minutes remaining.
Just being able to ride the storm and get out whenever he needs to. If there's a guy who's able to finish him from here today, it's probably Alan, though.
Yeah, we'll see how much that injury is playing a factor here. Him trying to escape. Looks like they're having an exchange of words here. A couple laughs.
Alan just keeps switching sides with the attack.
Alan doing a good job here maintaining that body triangle, especially on a guy that's big and long as Sam. Keeps switching that triangle properly as Sam's trying to rotate from side to side to get the lock on the weak sides. Alan is wise to that and continues to switch his body triangle from side to side.
Now he's under the chin. Exactly where Sam's able just to push that elbow high.
Oh,
now he's got the 2 hands.
Oh, it looks like he might be going for a shoulder lock here.
He's got the full Nelson.
Oh, yeah.
Sam just talking his way through the
Sam just having a chat with him while defending a shoulder lock. Clearly wasn't too concerned with it.
That's some high level of confidence in your back.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Considering the kind of day that Alan's had, yeah, for sure.
Alan looking just very relaxed, looking for the right opportunity.
Alan kind of looking for an arm in. Rear naked, not a high success rate for that.
Against the guy as tough as Sam.
Yeah, his broadest shoulders is very unlikely.
I'd be interested to see if Alan's going to start trying to pin one of Sam's legs or arms between his legs to try to get that 2-on-1 kind of fight. Alan just continually switching his hands.
Okay, so we do have an arm now isolated inside of the body triangle, which is going to make the attack much stronger here for Alan. Sam obviously realizes that and realizes that he needs to really start to move. Okay, so he brings the arm back out, and now we're back to square one.
Alan is doing such a good job just riding this position.
5 minutes.
Again, you were seeing exactly why he's so hard to deal with from the back in EBA rounds. He's just seems one step ahead in both his offense and hip transitions here. Allen is at a very good angle now to start digging that arm under the chin. Sam just throwing that arm up and creating a gap.
Sanchez
right through.
Sanchez kind of happy to hang out here. Obviously, being the person on the back, but he's got to be feeling a little bit frustrated, not being able to keep that arm isolated or advance enough to get to a point to cause Sam to really defend hard from chokes.
He also is probably kind of mining some information so that if they do have to go to overtime, he's figuring out exactly what Sam wants to do defensively from the back and how he's defending his attacks.
Yeah, and Allen's got to feel pretty good with how well he's been able to control the back position here. You got to think that if it does go to overtime, he will opt for the back control. And he looks to be setting up an arm triangle, loses the back control.
Now goes back to the mount.
Allen's probably going to look to try to isolate an arm to get Sam to react, to hopefully get back exposure again.
I would not be surprised if he's looking for a head and arm choke or a mounted triangle. But Sam's going to obviously know that and try to keep those arms together to try to avoid either of those type of attacks. He's going to try to get that elbow inside, head inside, which he's able to achieve right there.
Okay, so he's under one elbow.
He's got the arm up. He's got to isolate, but again, Sam's able to lock his hands together and then get his hands back inside.
Sam appears to be pretty comfortable. I mean, his defense has been on point, all day. I feel like this rule set fits his style perfectly, just by being so defensively sound. Ooh, really nice entry here to the leg.
Went for the transition on the armbar, getting on Allen's leg. Allen doing a good job just clearing
Slips
the knee
out.
line.
Oh, and all right. Well, it looks like they were gonna try to reset.
The ref never said stop.
The ref didn't say stop,
Allen
so
just jumped right on him.
Allen jumped right on it. Smart by the competitor to do that.
And again, this is a sport. If the ref doesn't say stop, your opponent doesn't have to stop just because you reset a position. You're on your own.
So obviously Sam didn't fight it too hard, being as defensively sound as he is and believing in his defense. So we've got 2.5 minutes to work here.
Yeah, it's interesting strategically what's going through Allen's mind right now, because he clearly has been able to ride the back. So does he just, slow and steady try to finish for the next 2.5 minutes? And then if he doesn't, just go back here in overtime? Or do you want to, open up and go somewhere else, really try for an arm lock, or really try for a rear triangle or something to just to give yourself more time, since there's a good chance you're going to wind up back here in about 2 minutes' time if you don't.
Yeah, it'll be
2 minutes.
It'll be definitely interesting to see how EBI overtime goes, and if either competitor is kind of not revealing, something that they do from the bat, or not revealing the full game to really bring an element of surprise into the overtime.
Yeah, obviously Sam has not shown any offense from the back in this match, as he's not been on anywhere near Allen's back.
Yeah, but
Allen has shown a lot of great transitions.
As we've seen, though, if you give Sam that back control, that rear naked's deadly, so it'll be pretty interesting to see here. So
90 seconds left. Allen's got about 90
seconds.
To try to get a submission before he's going to probably be right back to this spot with Sam.
Yeah.
This is
as skilled as Allen is, this has been pretty impressive that he's been able to. He's pretty much been defending the back for the majority of the match, and Allen's just not been able to really make any progress other than control here. So you got to think Allen might be thinking ride time going into
1 minute remaining.
the finals here.
Yeah, Allen doesn't look frustrated, but you can tell, as a competitor, you got to be a little frustrated knowing where you've had dominant position for almost 7.5 minutes and really have not gotten particularly close to finishing the fight. And Sam just is doing his thing. Hand fight, hip fight, hand fight, hip fight. Stay safe, talk to himself a little bit, get out of the position. Just, Allen has a big stretch on his head. Again, he's trying to pull that double shoulder lock.
He's trying to hit that shoulder lock.
Sam's just trying to take a nap there and relax, trying to just.
Yeah, I think Sam is just too big and strong here to fall victim to one of those.
Especially as they're this sweaty and this loose.
Yeah.
We're 15 seconds away from overtime.
Oh, it looks like going for an arm bar, too slippery. 10 seconds left.
Time! And we got one more overtime for Sam Barbosa.
Okay, so
He has played this strategy to get to the finals in overtime. We will see if it works one more time. Again, both these guys are super seasoned at this rule set in this overtime.
it comes down to EBI overtime, I guess, fitting for a finals match.
2/10 planet.
2 planet guys. Let's see who's been drilling it more in the gym here.
We'll see if anything is different from the last 7 minutes of back control
Yeah,
we've seen.
so it looks like everything is kind of,
Sam looks to be moving a little bit more aggressively.
yeah.
He was, much more defensive and just kind of relaxed and being wherever he was when they were in this position in the live match, where he clearly wants to get the escape for the ride times here.
Clearly Sam looks to have a lot more of a urgency to escape here than he did in regulation. So Allen continuing the body triangle, and he is out. Okay, so we will see. I don't think anybody's been able to escape. Well, I think he might have had one escape, but most of the time, Chris was able to escape. Not surprised with that. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, Allen's already really defending that arm.
Allen had 29 seconds or so of ride time, so Sam.
Oh, okay. So we've got Sam flattening him out here, maintaining that body triangle, and we are just going to keep rolling here. It looks like.
Sam's just so good with that back position. He's about 20 seconds ride time, so the ride time is getting even for the first round already.
And Sam's so big and strong here that it's going to be hard for Allen.
From what I saw, this is about where Allen's ride time is, so this is all going to positive ride time for Sam at this point. So he's just building a little bit of extra ride time.
Okay, so it looks like we might have a face crank on here. It looks like he's cranking the face,
And
and
he
there it
gets
is.
it.
It's the finish.
Sam Barbosa
is your champ.
takes it with his overtime performances. Unbelievable.
With an injured knee. Unbelievable.
That was an
Good.
incredibly tough, gutsy performance by Sam Barbosa, beating some absolute killers on the way.